This is your North Coast Neighborhood Forecast.
Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Mike Kruger. This is your weekend edition of your North Coast Neighborhood Forecast. Temperatures are going to remain in the low 60s. A big shocker there, right? We're not expected to see much change here. Still looking at the partly to mostly cloudy skies. Inland, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-90s for your Friday. And as mentioned, low 60s for the coast. You see the clouds coming in from the north. There's actually a weak disturbance that is going to be riding over the current ridge of high pressure, and that's going to allow our temperatures to drop, especially inland here later this weekend and into early next week. We still have that fog along the coast, and taking you into Friday afternoon, some of that may burn off, especially out towards Del Norte County and southern Humboldt County as well. That fog creeps back in as we go into your Friday night and into your Saturday morning. But it looks like as we go into Saturday afternoon, it looks like a lot of those clouds are actually burning off. In fact, I do expect to see more sunshine even for Eureka for your Saturday afternoon. But look at that. By the time we get into Saturday night, Sunday morning, we are seeing that fog returning. However, not as dense, and we'll probably be looking at more clearing. So it looks like not a bad weekend in store for us, especially along the immediate coast. The smoke that's up to our north, that's going to mainly push off to the east here for your Friday with that Butler fire. And then it looks like as we go into Friday night and into Saturday morning, we can start to see some of that smoke and haze creeping its way back to the west, but really no major haze or smoke over the region. Here's a marine forecast for your Friday. Northwest winds at about 5 knots, waves from the northwest at 6 feet at about 10 seconds. And there will be that patchy, dense fog. Temperatures still in the 80s and 90s from Miranda down to Garberville, 78 degrees in Redcrest, 67 degrees for Rio Del Fortuna, about 66, and Ferndale topping out at 63. 98 for your high in Willow Creek, 95 in Hoopa, 70 out in Blue Lake. In Trinidad at 65. 95 degrees in Orleans, 78 degrees for Gas Key and Oric, a high of about 63 degrees. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast for Eureka. Temperatures, hey, guess what? Between 61 and 63 for the next 7 days. No big surprises there.